Where's the two-piece? Is it in the fashion show? Yes. Can I grab it? Okay, so Norm's right.
Lace corset. Oh, it's a baby corset.
Okay, what's next?
Okay. 333.
Yeah, come here.
Craziness. Hurry up!
No, just
Okay, you're welcome.
No pressure.
Doing the whole thing? Well then, what are you gonna do when the next bride shows up and it's? I would do half. Oh yeah. Good one.
I think there's one this way. How do I do this?
See what? Yeah. Next time.
do- we'll
Next time,
just
maybe do two mannequins lined up, just in case, because you might get a backup, right?
Yeah, but they're not. If they're here, they're supposed to just be one at a time.
Yeah.
But it takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Unless you're me.
So it's like a pleasure to meet you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
How exciting.
So excited.
Hi, how are you? Congratulations.
Hi,
It's exciting.
nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Gary.
So, this is exciting,
I
right?
wore a suit because I knew we were gonna.
Yeah, you outdressed me a little bit there.
Awesome.
I think you did. So this is so very exciting.
Yeah,
This came together.
I saw you from afar and I was like, oh my goodness.
So, how did you propose? How was
It was on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
this year?
I guess this year.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
But we've been sort of coordinating plans beforehand, and then the proposal didn't come until later.
Mhm.
The whole drag the feet thing. But it's inevitable.
The guys are good at that.
Yeah.
Stateside too.
Yeah.
It's, it's not a demographic thing. And how did you do it? Was it very romantic? Were you shocked? Were you surprised?
I
Or
was.
did you know it was coming?
I didn't, like, I know he was going to propose, but not that quick. Just
Mhm.
because we've already set our
Yeah.
our wedding date.
Kinda had
But
it lined
it was definitely a surprise, and it was really, it was very sweet and just simple and just the way I would have wanted it.
Did you get down
So
on the
every-
knee?
He went down on
Aw.
For the last 3 New Year's Day, we go for a very long walk in the morning, and
Okay.
so there's this one spot where there's a bridge that we cross, and then so I'm like, I'm gonna just pop the question on there.
And he gave
So
you this beautiful ring. Whoa. Bling.
Let's
You know,
see
we all
that.
love Bling.
Yeah,
Wow.
It just sparkles like crazy.
Yeah, that's great. Well, let's sit down. Come on.
So you had a dress consultation with Monty. Did you say yes to your dress?
Yes, I had a dress consultation with Monty, and I did say yes to the dress. I had a bunch of people, way too many people, come with me to do the consultation because we weren't planning on doing it. I have like a full year and a bit before the wedding for that, so that was a really more just a fun thing to do. I was definitely going to buy my dress from Everything But the Groom because that's like our go-to. That's the best place to buy a dress, especially in Langley. And I knew I would go there, but Monty was just sort of an extra fun thing to do. But 2 dresses in, I fell in love with the dress. It was accidental and it was perfect, and it was a great experience getting him to jack you up and do all the things there, and you get to take a picture with him, which was fun.
What do you think of Monty's personality?
He is hilarious, and he will tell you exactly what he thinks about the dress.
No holds barred, right?
No, absolutely no holds barred. He was so much fun to be around, and he gave really good opinions. Like, I was torn between 2 dresses at one point when I first started trying them on, but he told me, do you want to look like a bride or do you want to have a party? And the dress I went with was the one that made me feel like the most bridal, absolutely perfect, what I wanted for me.
Wonderful. That's great. So what do you think of It's My Wedding Bridal Fair?
I I think the bridal fair here, the It's My Wedding Bridal Fair, has been so much fun. I've done a few different bridal shows, and this one by far is the most relaxed, the most my style. I don't feel overwhelmed here. Some of them can be a lot to take in, and there's so many people, and this one, it's busy, but you have space to move around, and it's a much more comfortable bridal show to do, and I felt like it was much more my scene. The different vendors were all like super easy to talk to. They don't jump down your throat, which sometimes can happen at some of these kind of bridal shows. Super casual, super comfortable, and not overwhelming at all, which is important because wedding planning can be overwhelming enough as it is.
Totally. Are you planning on using any vendors that you've met at the show?
Yeah, I'm going to use a couple of vendors from the show for sure. My photographer I've picked, she's here, Robin Strong Photography. By far the best one I could have possibly picked. She was super funny, super chill. She's got a really great booth here, and we are still shopping for the suits and stuff. So I know there's Black & Lee is probably what we're going to go with. They have a booth here, and they have a pretty good deal when you come to the show, and exactly what we want. We're going to rent some and buy some, and you can do a little bit of both. So that one's going to work really well for us.
You said that you came with a bunch of people for picking your dress or just shopping around. How did the rest of your crew feel? Did they have a good time even if they weren't getting married themselves?
Yeah, I had a big entourage of people, and at one point we split up to shop around a little bit just because we were a lot of people. They had a lot of fun. They focus on the bridesmaids a little bit too. I brought basically all my bridesmaids, and they were able to enjoy the show and shop around and find things they thought I would want and help, avoid the booths that they knew I definitely wasn't going to be interested in, especially because I already had a photographer pretty quick. As soon as I saw Robin Strong here, we knew that was what I was going to do. So we were able to help meander sort of the booths and focus on the stuff I really needed to shop for.
And you kind of mentioned that regardless, you knew you'd be shopping at Everything But the Groom. What is it about Everything But the Groom boutique that you like so much?
Well, the girls are all at the Everything But the Groom. The girls are all super casual. They're super comfortable. They're really knowledgeable. They know exactly what they're talking about. I'm not the girliest of girls, so to go in there and then be able to really narrow down what I wanted without me even having to think about it, they don't push the dresses. They're super calm, and I know I walked into Everything But the Groom before I came to the bridal show, and just to try to get that first step out of the way. And they were super casual. They let me walk around. Some salons you can't walk in if you don't have an appointment. Even if you just want to browse and get an idea of what exists and what's out there, they let me come in. They answered my questions. They let me pull a couple dresses and look at them. And then they even sort of brought me over to the bridesmaid section to be able to compare dresses so that stuff would look good together and get an idea of not just what I'm going to wear, but what the other girls could wear. And I didn't feel pressured to buy. I didn't feel like I was annoying them or in their way. And I didn't feel like they were just trying to get a commission out of me or anything like that. It was nice and comfortable, and Heidi is fantastic.
Awesome. I had one more question. What was it? Okay. So for brides that are going to become engaged, or maybe you're engaged now but aren't going to be looking for their, planning their wedding until next year or years down the road, would you recommend the It's My Wedding Bridal Fair to other brides?
I totally recommend the It's My Wedding Bridal Fair to other brides. It's by far the best one to come to. I've done the ones downtown. I've done the other ones. It's comfortable. It's easy. The vendors are all really nice and affordable, and they have a lot of variety here. It's not just one type of wedding that you can get here. You can do a little bit of whatever you want, and I would wholeheartedly recommend it to any bride now in the future. Definitely come to this show. It's the best one to come to.
That's one more. Whereabouts are you from?
I am from Langley. I'm from Langley, but I live in Abbotsford now.
Okay. This show is at the Abbotsford Tradex, but you were out there speaking to all the different vendors. Do you find that the vendors service everywhere from Vancouver to the Fraser Valley?
Yeah, I feel like, I know I'm from Langley, and when you think of the show in the Abbotsford Tradex, you think, oh, it's only going to service just the people that are in this end of the Fraser Valley out towards Chilliwack or something, but there's definitely vendors that go all the way from Vancouver out to wherever you're going. My wedding's going to be in Harrison, and the vendors would have been able to service me in Vancouver, and they are wholeheartedly able to service me in Harrison. It's any type of bride, any wedding location is pretty much something that they can cover here.
Any last things you want to say?
No, that's it.
Okay, amazing.
Hello,
Thank you. That's
get in there.
Hey, here I am.
You are here
At the end of the day.
at the end of day 1, and what a show it's been. Exhausted?
I'm just a tad exhausted. Of course, I'm on another time zone. But I tell you what, we had a lot of brides saying yes to a dress today.
Wonderful. How
A lot.
exciting.
And all these vendors,
Yes.
incredible. I mean, the tablescapes, the music, the food, the breakfast this morning, the
Oh,
bridal
the breakfast was
We
amazing.
had a
From Fork and
beautiful
Knife
breakfast.
Catering.
Yeah,
We're
it's
here
great.
in front of the paper flower wall from Blooms and Paper. Very exciting. You
I
take
like
selfies
it.
here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a really fun day.
it has been a great day. And tomorrow, I'm here from 10 to 5.
Yes, you are.
And we'll be doing the same thing. And then stop by the booth, get a selfie, and better yet, say yes to a dress.
That's right, at the Abbotsford Trade X. See you tomorrow. Bye.